Hi, my name's Sam Langerch. I'm product manager for Montana Fifth Wheels here at Keystone RV. We're super proud of Montana and we're here to tell you why. Since 1998, when Montana was invented, we've been building that product here at Keystone RV. Who builds that product? Some of the most dedicated employees we have here at Keystone. Some of the employees have been here the longest. We have more 10+ year employees in the plant that builds Montanas. Another example is the plant that builds Montanas, that is all that they build. Unlike other manufacturers that will have multiple brands in a building, they'll switch from one brand to the next. My employees, as what we call Plant 4, build nothing but Montanas every day and they are proud of it. Second generation builders. We have sons standing next to fathers. We have fathers that have invited their sons into the building. Nowhere else will you find that. What's the DNA of a Montana? We build a Montana so the camper can enjoy his lifestyle. It's a full weather camper. Whether it's cold or hot, we test them to 0 degrees and we have for years. Some manufacturers don't do that. That helps you with a product that you're going to live and love for a long period of time. So we ask you to please be as proud as we are when you're around a Montana. So let's talk about some of the things that we have changed on our 2021 Montana. Starting with our exterior graphics. The exterior graphics have changed to a different color palette. We have the same colored rear fiberglass background color, which is slightly off-white, but it has a mixture of grays, blacks, and we've refreshed it with a very bright blue color. Ironically, these colors are some of the best-selling trucks and make the RV and the truck look absolutely beautiful together. Another thing we've added is we've worked in conjunction with Dexter on our Gladiator axle. What is a Gladiator axle? A Gladiator axle is where we've taken the actual tube of the axle and increased the thickness of that tube by 50%. We've then taken and upgraded the springs. On a normal 7,000 pound axle, you would have 2 sets, one on each side of 3,500 pound springs. On our Gladiator axle, we've increased those to 4,000 pounds. Again, just giving you this beefed up axle that's going to give you a longer, happier ownership of a Montana. Another item that we've changed for 2021 are the air conditioners on our Montana. We're using a Coleman Mach Power Saver air conditioner. Now both of our air conditioners are 15K, or what they refer to as 15,000. But the Power Saver feature allows you to run up to 3 air conditioners on 50 amp service. That's ultimately the benefit of that Power Saver feature. In conjunction, our main air conditioner in the living room has a 16,500 BTU heat pump, and both your bedroom and your living room air conditioners are whisper quiet to provide you the quietest air conditioning system in the industry. Solar has become more and more a part of everyone's RVing lifestyle. So this year we've taken the actual standard feature, which is the prep, and we've increased some of the features of that. What I mean by that is normally a solar prep would include a port on your roof with wiring that comes down ready for you to add all of your other components, which include your actual power controller and your solar panel. In our case, we've added wiring throughout the Montana to provide 5 outlets that what you would deem as being pre-prepped for solar. So now in a Montana, when you add your solar panel, your solar controller, and hopefully your lithium batteries, you now will have 5 outlets in your coach that will be inverted and will allow you to use your solar power at those locations. Another thing that we've added for 2021 is an 80 amp breaker. Seems simple, but it's very important. As we stay in contact with our customers and watch social media, we have found that in a certain location on our hydraulic system, a 50 amp breaker just wasn't quite enough. So we've listened to you, the customer. For 2021, we've added a 80 amp breaker in place of that 50 amp breaker. It may seem small, but we are listening to you. So let's talk about some of the interior changes we made for our 2021 Montana. Back in 2020, we actually introduced the Modern Maple Edition. It's been a huge hit in the industry. We've only taken that and polished it up with 3 minor changes on the decor side of it. We've actually changed our linoleum to a slightly different color palette and pattern, but we've stayed with the brand Bow floor for the continued longevity of the product. In conjunction with that, the PVC flooring we introduced last year into our slide outs, we've changed the color palette of that also. It's still the Jubilation, but it's actually a different pattern and color. In conjunction with those two decor changes, we've changed the color of our countertop. We've partnered with LG to provide you an absolutely beautiful countertop, all solid surface, and absolutely performs like you would expect. And new for 2021 in the kitchen area, we've decided to partner with Suburban, a name that's been known in the RV industry for years. The new stove has been redesigned with high-performance porcelain grates, 3 burners, a glass front door, backlit knobs, and a matching drawer underneath. It's a great stove built in America. On the entry door of our unit, we've added some upgrades. Some may call it interior, some may call it exterior. But 2 key features. We have a screen defender, which actually is a metal grate that's on the interior of your screen door. The reason we've added this is we find more and more people are either camping with their grandchildren or pets that are known to actually kick or push that screen through. In conjunction with that, we have a feature called the screenshot. This is actually a long tube that you'll see in your door that when you open your screen door, it has an actual band in it that will close the door for you. So that will help keep the insects out of your unit. Last but not least, a small feature that you'll never see unless you go looking for it is in your actual converter, the power center of your RV. As lithium batteries have become more and more of a part of people's use of solar power, we've had to add an actual switch to our converter. Why is that switch important? When you think of the converter charging your actual house batteries, a converter would charge it differently if it's lead acid or if it's lithium. So there's a small switch now located inside of your converter that allows you to pick between lead acid or lithium, which allows you to get the #1 and best performance out of whichever battery you have selected. On behalf of myself and the employees that are proud to build Montana fifth wheels, we want to thank you for taking this time to hear about our changes for 2021. If you need any additional information, please visit our website, KeystoneRV.com.